One of the greatest travel experiences of my life is sailing aboard a tall ship with Star Clippers. Star Clippers offers travel adventures in Europe, Southeast Asia, and the Caribbean. Now, these tall ships are not small little dinghies. Take, for example, their flagship, the Royal Clipper. How big is it? Think of a football field. No, think of 1.5 football fields. That's how big the Royal Clipper is, with 5 masts, 42 sails. And by the way, all their ships have motorized propellers. The adventure, the experience, the dining is like nothing else. Now, personally, I can't wait to get back aboard a Star Clippers tall ship. In fact, I'm going to do that next year. I've got 2 sailings I'd love for you to join me. I'll be your personal host and tour guide. The first is September of 2021. We'll be sailing aboard a tall ship, round trip from Athens through the Greek Isles, the Northern Pleiades Islands, and Turkey. Then in February of 2022, I'll be sailing from Singapore to Phuket through the archipelago of islands in Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. I'd love to have you join me on one or both. Now, to tell you more about the Star Clippers cruise experience, please welcome Beth Lindsay Elwood, Business Development Manager for Star Clippers Cruises.
On behalf of Columbus Travel and Star Clippers, thank you for joining me today to learn about an incredible tingle from head to toe vacation experience of a lifetime. My name is Beth Elwood, Business Development Director for Star Clippers, and your host for an introduction to Star Clippers, modern sailing on tall ships. So let's begin. Having missed family and friends for many months now, today's traveler is more thoughtful about their vacation plans, desiring to build memories by traveling with loved ones and sharing unique vacation experiences together. Imagine yourself on the teak deck of a timelessly elegant clipper ship, a warm breeze blowing softly, and in the background, Vangelis 1492 Conquest to Paradise playing as the captain and his crew unfurl 54,000 square feet of sail above you. You begin to tingle from head to toe. As you sail into the sunset onto tomorrow's next hidden cove, you sigh when you realize this is the most incredible experience I have ever had. Now, won't you join me on board Star Clippers for the next 30 seconds? Although there will be no sound, I know you'll enjoy the ride. I don't know about you, but I'm sure ready to go. Why choose Star Clippers? Star Clippers is authentic sailing, not a typical cruise. An intimate, casual, and relaxing private yacht-like experience on tall ships. Star Clippers vessels are near replicas of the Clipper ships from the golden age of sailing in the early 1900s, with modern accommodations and amenities on board. The primary propulsion of the ship is sailing, not motoring like a typical cruise ship. With an adept captain and crew, the right sails are used to capture the wind, providing an amazing, authentic sailing journey to destinations around the world. There are few adventures more thrilling than sailing aboard a tall ship on the open sea. Anyone who has experienced it can tell you, there is this moment when you feel the wind catching the sails just so, and suddenly you are flying. The powerful sensation of being one with nature takes over and leaves you exhilarated, humbled, and awed all at once. Your sailing journey is not only uniquely different, but exhilarating, fun, and highly experiential. Ships that hug coastlines, bringing the world up close and personal to her guests. Experience the joie de vivre aboard Star Clippers. Star Clippers builds their itineraries on wind charts so that 70 to 90% of the time, on average, we are using the sails to propel us from port to port. You don't have to have all of the sails up. You must have the right sails for the wind at hand. Not to worry, if we don't have the right wind or enough wind to keep us on schedule, we will use the sails, yet we will augment with our environmentally friendly engine. With a casual and relaxed onboard ambiance, casual attire is appropriate for the day in port, at the beach, or on board, and casual resort wear in the evenings. No jackets or ties ever required. And personalized service. Service with a smile from our entire Star Clippers team, from the captain to his officers, as well as the hotel manager, cruise director, sports team, and all others. Anything you need, please just ask. You will dine well on board with Star Clippers Michelin-trained chefs. All meals are included in your Star Clippers pricing, including continental breakfast, expansive breakfast choices with hot and cold options, and made-to-order omelets, themed lunches, late afternoon snacks prior to sail away in the tropical bar, and full menu service for dinner from 7:30 to 10 p.m. And for you night owls, a midnight snack is also available. But as always, open seating in the Clipper dining room. Exquisite itineraries thoughtfully put together, a combination of destinations worldwide considered bucket list or must-sees, as well as off the beaten path hidden gems with few or no tourists and no big ships. Hugging coastlines, sailing in marine national park waters, anchoring outside walled cities, a journey aboard Star Clippers offers guests a uniquely different and often a more in-depth view of the destinations visited. Intimate with only 166 guests on Star Flyer and Star Clipper, and only 227 guests on Royal Clipper. Simply said, an intimate, casual, and relaxing private yacht-like experience on tall ships. Plenty of outdoor teak deck space to socially distance naturally. Now imagine yourself aboard Royal Clipper, the largest five-masted, fully rigged sailing ship today, a football field and a half long. Or onboard Star Flyer and Star Clipper, four-masted and fully rigged ships that are a football field long, end zone to end zone. This is a terrific way for me to share an understanding of the largesse of Star Clipper's ships, yet intimate in guest count with only 166 to 227 guests on board. Unlike typical cruise ships built with shallow hulls sitting on top of the water, Star Clipper's ships are built as true sailing passenger vessels. The ships sit deep in the water, held down by the keel, with water ballast that stabilize the side-to-side motion. The ships move forward, cutting through the water. Imagine yourself in a rocking chair, gently rocking forward and back, a very soothing motion to the body. This is the movement you may expect aboard Star Clippers. Able to anchor most anywhere, no need to be in port with lots of big ships or thousands of people. With an open bridge policy, guests are welcome to partake in unique sailing activities such as climbing the midship mast or hanging out in the bowsprit netting at the front of the ship, perfect for watching dolphins frolicking in the ship's wake. Take the helm of the ship or help the crew to set the sails, or perhaps learn how to tie sailor knots. Whether you choose to participate or prefer to simply enjoy watching, build memories with your loved ones aboard Star Clippers. Included in your Star Clippers pricing are complimentary water sports, such as snorkeling, kayaking, paddleboarding, as well as windsurfing, sailboating, and even water skiing. You will meet the sports team the morning of your second day on the ship. Keep your eyes on the daily planner for scheduled water sports opportunities throughout your sailing. Who sails with Star Clippers? The guests that sail with Star Clippers are mobile, active lifestyle clients of all ages. The mobility aspect is not because you have to climb the midship mast, although of course you are welcome to do so, but simply the ability to maneuver throughout the ship, which is equipped with stairs only, as well as getting on and off the ship and in and out of our small tender boats as we anchor and take you to shore. But once again, all ages are welcome on board because frankly, it's about adventure in your heart, not your age. We see a combination of couples, solo travelers, groups, multi-generational family travel. We see guests on board that have taken river cruises, they're ocean cruisers, or maybe they're even a non-cruiser. Guests celebrate on board. We're perfect for honeymoons, all types of celebration travel, as well as those that already know and love sailing. You too are welcome on board. We're proud of the fact that we have a strong loyalty factor. Over 60% of our guests repeat within the first year. Let's introduce you to the Star Clippers fleet. Here is Royal Clipper. She is the flagship of our fleet. She is a football field and a half long, and that is 54,000 square feet of sail. She's unique in that she is the largest fully rigged 5-masted ship sailing in the world today. But with only 227 guests on board, this modern ship is styled throughout with lots of amenities, as well as 14 private veranda suites. Beautiful and nautical colors and style and feel, yet a little bit more modern with a 3-deck high atrium and a gorgeous Clipper dining room at the base. There are 3 swimming pools on board, a fitness center and spa treatment rooms, and certainly expansive public areas in the interior of the ship with views of the sea. There are a variety of accommodations on board the Royal Clipper, including 14 deluxe suites with the private veranda. There's something to fit everyone's budget and type of accommodation needs. Star Flyer and Star Clipper are the original ships in our fleet. They are a football field long, and that is 36,000 square feet of sail, accommodating only 166 guests. Also beautiful in nautical colors and style and feel, she too are enjoyable ships and accommodate all. A variety of cabin accommodations as well on this ship, with deluxe ocean view, and owner's cabin, and even some interior staterooms. The destinations that Star Clippers sails. Star Clippers sails the Yachtsman Caribbean. What we mean by that is that it's the private, smaller, less touristy type of islands nestled deep in the Grenadines and the Windwards, the British Virgin Islands, and the Leeward Islands. We alternate itineraries from Bridgetown, Barbados, between Grenadines and Windwards, as well as from Phillipsburg, St. Martin, alternating the Leewards and the Treasure Islands. These itineraries sail from December to March. In the Caribbean season, we also have an enjoyable feat. 2 of the ships actually race every other week en route to Capri, Dominica. In the spring and the fall, the ships that are in the Caribbean come to the Mediterranean, and we offer a very long season from late April through late October. Beautiful itineraries, 7 nights, easily put back to back and not repeating ports, or perhaps 10 and 11 nights, or our grand voyages already put together at 12 nights and longer. Gorgeous ports of call, including Spain, Portugal, the Balearic Islands. Sailing from Cannes and going to the French Riviera, as well as ports throughout Corsica. Additionally, the ship sails from Rome, taking in the gorgeous Amalfi Coast and Sicily. We also sail 7 nights round trip from Venice along the Dalmatian coast of Croatia, and of course including Dubrovnik, but many other seaside coastal towns that big ships cannot access. And lots of Greek islands. 4 unique itineraries sailing throughout the season, offering the must-see destinations of Santorini and Mykonos, but other ports of call, again, authentically Greek, warm and welcoming, and less touristy. Our 3rd ship, Star Clipper, sails year-round currently in Southeast Asia. She does itineraries in the Thai waters, as well as from Singapore. She's sailing in Cambodia, as well as along the Malaysian coast and in and out of Kota Kinabalu, Borneo. During the summer months, Star Clipper sails in Indonesia. She's sailing from Bali Island, alternating an eastern and western 7-night itinerary that takes in gorgeous islands such as Lombok Island, Java Island, and many of the Gili Islands. I love that must-see Komodo dragon on the eastbound itinerary. Definitely one of my favorites. What's new with Star Clippers? Well, there's lots new with Star Clippers. We have more available date and itinerary options because we are now open for sale through October of 2022. We still have excellent availability and definitely are booking for 2021 as well as throughout 2022. And our new full digital brochure is coming out next week. What that means is that in the summer of 2022, we will have all 3 ships sailing the Mediterranean. Again, that beautiful April through October long season, anywhere from 7 to 12 nights and even sometimes up to 19 nights. Now open for sale as mentioned. Let me identify that we have a gorgeous brand new Suez Canal itinerary sailing from Safaga, Egypt, and including 2 other Egyptian ports, ending up in Athens. That's a 10-night sailing at the end of April. We're also sailing several back-to-back itineraries between Athens and Istanbul, alternating 2 unique itineraries. In support of that broad range of itinerary options and dates, we've got lots and lots of promotional offers. These are definitively booked through Columbus Travel, taking into account solo travelers and waiving single supplements on many of our select sail dates. Maybe it's pick your perks on Mediterranean itineraries. If you're a first responder or have a military, active, or retired history, if you're a past guest with Star Clippers, again, we have types of promotions and savings and added value for all types of travelers. And more sailings open coming soon. Around the corner, we'll be opening from November of 2022 through March of 23. So the takeaway on all of this is that now is a great time to dream and plan your future travel with Columbus Travel. Not only do you receive impeccable service and expert vacation planning, you also benefit from their exclusive Star Clippers value-added offer as noted here. A $200 onboard credit per cabin for new individual bookings made by November 15th of 2020. This offer is combinable with most Star Clippers promotions and is available on all ships and sail dates. On behalf of Star Clippers and Columbus Travel, continue to dream and plan your future travel and tell them Beth from Star Clippers sent you. Thank you again.